Jaiden is about to create a project from a book that he read. I usually make him do little activities after he finishes a book. So, what book did you read? Let's go. What's the name of the book?
Oh. The Costume Copycat.
The Costume Copycat. So he read this book last night, and tell them what is the book about.
It's about the girl who copies.
Who is the girl? I know you don't remember her name.
Brenda. Her name is Brenda.
Oh, okay. Okay, and she's what to who? Brenda is
Copying the other girl.
Which is her
Sister.
Her older sister. So the younger sister is copying off the older sister with costumes. So what was the lesson in the book?
The lesson in the book is never copy anybody.
That was not the lesson. Stop being dumb in the camera. What was the lesson in the book?
The book will never shut the fuck.
Listen, if you don't say what the lesson is in the book, I'm going to have you read it all over again.
The lesson in the book is never copy anybody.
That wasn't the lesson. The lesson was
to always be nice to your sister and never copy.
It wasn't to not copy. The lesson was that you should be your own person. Be creative. It's really not the same thing. Be your own person. That's the way that you said it was not correct. I'm sorry. It's not correct. Okay? Let's go. Pay attention. I'm going to have to start this video all over again because you do it too much. First of all, look, at the end of the book, what did she do? She started to share with her sister, and then she became her own. But you need to be more detailed. Okay, so let's start it over again. What was the lesson in the book?
The lesson in the book is always be your own person.
And yes, be your own person. Sort of. All right,
What
so.
do you mean, sort of?
Well, first of all, you have to tell what the book was about. The book was about the younger sister. We're going to start over because you keep making faces. All right. So Jaiden read this book last night. What's the book called?
The Costume Copycat.
He read this book last night, and usually what I do after he reads a book, I make him do a activity so that I know that he knows what he read. So this book was about what?
It was about being your own person.
But that was the lesson. That's the lesson in the book. What was the story about?
About Brenda copying off her older sister.
With what?
With costumes.
With costumes. So every time the older sister had a costume, what did the little sister want to do?
She wanted to copy.
She wanted to be what the older sister was. Not necessarily because she wanted to copy, but she wanted to be like her sister. Okay, so what you are going to do is, because at the end of the story, what ended up happening? And her name is Bernadette. The older sister name is Bernadette. You sitting here saying Angela. And the
Brenda.
Okay.
Brenda.
Brenda is not in here. Bernadette and Angela. You don't even have to say the names of the people, but younger sister, older sister. Right? And was she jealous? Was she happy?
She was jealous.
She was real jealous. Okay, and then what happened at the end?
The sister ended up sharing.
What did she share?
A candy.
Because what happened with the sister? What was wrong with her?
She was sick.
She was sick. All right. And then what was the lesson in the story?
The lesson was always be yourself.
Yes, because what did the little sister do at the end that made her turn around?
She was copying off.
She was copying her older sister, but not at the end. What did she do at the end of the story that made it different? Something happened.
She made her sister sick?
No, she didn't make her sister. Her sister was already sick. What happened with the costumes at the end of the story?
Oh, she created the costume.
Yeah, so this time, instead of her copying off of her sister, she created her own costume. And then everybody liked her own costume. So she was creative and she became herself. So what Jaiden is going to do with this book, the lesson that he's going to do is, since this little girl created her own costume, we're not going to create a whole costume. So what he's going to do as his activity with this book is create his own costume. But instead of it being a whole costume, he's going to create a mask. And I was supposed to do it too, but I got stuff to do. I have my schoolwork and stuff to do. So he's going to create a mask out of construction paper. And he has a whole bunch of, he got a whole bunch of stuff here to create with stickers. Every time I go to the store, I get him something activity-wise, so he could just do whatever. So he's gonna create his own mask, and we'll see how that turns out. So sometimes we have to pull these kids off of these electronical devices so their little eyes can rest, and let them create, let them do stuff in their head, let them get out.
She forced me to.
Yes, I did. I forced him to.
Hello guys, so I made my drawing, the mask. Yeah, it's not that great.
So he did finish his drawing, or his mask. Look at it when I put it up to me. See, do it look like a mask?
It looks like her.
He did finish his mask. He didn't use none of the other stuff, but it's all right. Because now he is drawing something else, so we did good. He's on to the next drawing.